ああ、ジーニアス。お前よくコレットたちを見つけてこれたな。
ノイッシュのおかげだよ。一旦トリエットに戻ってノイッシュにコレットの匂いをたどってもらったんだ。
すげえな、ノイッシュ。お手軽だな。
お前より役に立つな。
悪かったな。
I kinda agree. I mean, he got thrown into jail after all, so yeah, I can see what Kratos means. Hey there everyone, I'm Valen, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. Last time we snuck out of the Silverant base. And when I say snuck, I mean we beat the head honcho's ass and we literally walked outside like the bosses we are. Oh yes. And today we are going back to Triet and we are gonna have some scenes with, well, the party that came back. But before we do that, well, let's have another skit.
まったく無茶なことをしたものだな。
そうよ、ロイド。もし私たちが間に合わなかったらどうなっていたか。
俺だって好きであんなところにいたわけじゃない。ちょっと油断した時に捕まっちまったんだ。
その油断が今回の事態を生んだのだ。
もういいじゃないですか、クラトスさん。みんな無事だったんだし。
ごめんみんな。ありがとう、コレット。
素直に反省してるし、もうこれぐらいにしておきましょう。
Yeah, I don't really think you can ask more of LIoyd, to be honest. And I think that's the first time we actually heard Colette's Japanese voice, isn't it? I think so. Anyway though, let's just go back into Triet and let's have some scenes with the party. I'm so beat. I want to rest. Yeah, let's head to the inn and then talk. Alrighty. In other words, these X-spheres are amplifiers that awaken our dormant capabilities. I wonder if I could use one too. Why are you here again, Raine? I mean, you're not in our party, are you? No, you're not. No. That would be difficult. X-spheres are harmful to the body without the key crest. You've already seen that, yeah. Can't we make a key crest? As I told you before, a key crest is made by processing inhibitor ore, then engraving it with a crest to control the X-sphere attached to its surface. It is said to be a secret art, known only by the dwarves. Yeah, I can engrave the charm, crest, but only my dad can process the ore. Well, is there any inhibitor ore among these materials? Raine, did you bring these from our house? Of course, they're valuable research materials, and there's something shiny there. Gee, I wonder if that's something important. This is the holy vase from the Balacroft mausoleum. This is a jeweled sword from the Martel Temple. This is a priest's crown from the Asgard ruins. I have a feeling that she stole all of those, to be honest. Don't really know why, I always just got that feeling. You'll see what I mean though when we actually get to see the true Raine, but she's kinda different, I guess I can say. This is a yellow ore from the High Mines. What? It's all junk! Should not have said that. What did you just say? What is it? No, gee, the shiny thing? I would never have guessed. This is... Ah, I picked that up in the front of the human ranch. It was engraved with an angelic language, so I took it home. Professor, this is a key crest! The crest is half worn off. It's unusable like this. But still gonna use it, yeah. Smart. I can fix that. Okay then. Don't worry, Professor. You'll be able to equip that X-sphere tomorrow. Really? Thank you, LIoyd. I'm sorry to make you go through the trouble, but I appreciate it. So she's gonna be using an X-sphere too now. Okay, it's done. I'll go and give it to the professor. But before we do that, let's talk to Kratos. If you're done working, you should get some sleep soon. Yeah, I know. Well, that was... Okay, fine. But before we do that, let's go and let's talk to Raine. Yeah, let's go in. Let's give her the key crest and maybe she will actually, I don't know, be helpful.
Professor, you're still awake.
Yes, I've been organizing the data we've collected about monsters.
Oh no.
And what are you doing up at this hour?
I was fixing your key crest.
Thank you, but you mustn't overexert yourself. It's going to be a long journey after all. I don't mind if it takes a while to fix.
So, are you saying that it's okay for Genis and me to come along on this journey?
We don't really have anywhere else to go, so please.
Wasn't that your intent from the beginning? Stop pretending.
Oh yeah, I fixed the key crest, so here, take it.
You fixed it already?
Now it's blue. It goes with your eyes when you're creepy.
Thank you, LIoyd. So this is an X-sphere.
Ask Genis to show you how to use it.
Yes, because the kid that got that like a day ago is clearly the expert. Anyway, let's talk to Genis, even though it seems like he's asleep. That's some impressive snoring. Let's pinch his nose. Wow! Oh, silly boys. Okay, that was quite funny. I'm sorry, Genis, but that was funny. I think that will actually take down his affection for LIoyd, but I don't really care. That was funny. I like pinching noses, even though people get very, very angry. Still fun. Well, I'm gonna go now, so good night, Professor. Thank you, LIoyd. Sleep well. So this is an X-sphere. Marvelous! Yeah, it definitely goes with your eyes. What's up with that anyway? That's creepy as hell. Where's he going at this hour? You know, let's follow him. Let's see what he's doing. Let's follow him. Take down the poster.
Whoa!
LIoyd.
It could have been one short journey.
I'm sorry to have startled you.
Startled?
Startled isn't the word for it.
Exactly.
You'd best not stand behind me.
I won't. Do you like animals?
No, not particularly.
Well, Noah seems to be quite comfortable with you. He usually doesn't like strangers.
I once had a pet, long ago.
Really?
I don't believe you.
LIoyd.
What? What are you staring at me like that for?
Your swordsmanship is unrefined. You should focus a little more on eliminating your vulnerabilities.
Ouch! That came out of nowhere. It hurt too.
If you care about your life.
Ah! Just because he's a little better than me, he has to talk like he knows everything.
Well, up till now, he does know everything, apparently, so yeah.
Well, a lot better than me. Damn!
That LIoyd got owned a little bit there or something, even though I don't really like using the word owned like that, but yeah, he got owned. Anyway, of course, just like every other Tales main character, LIoyd overslept. Are you really surprised at this point? You shouldn't, at all. We can finally head out to release the seal. Yes, I'll do my best. The seal Remiel spoke of is in Triet ruins southwest from here. Cool, so, cool, that's funny, LIoyd. Because it's clearly not. Let's go check out that seal. We'll see if that enthusiasm actually lasts. I'll be fine, just you watch. Oh, I just remembered, let me give you this. There we get the monster list. Or the monster book, I guess it's also should be called. Thankfully, it's actually pretty easy to finish the monster book in this game, except for certain bosses that you can't fight on one playthrough. But except for that, none of the enemies are really that hard to come by. Still a little bit annoying though, I'm not gonna argue about that. Gathering data on your enemies is useful for protecting the Chosen. I'm gonna do it. I'll help too. Just think of it as homework. Ew! We should get going. And Raine officially joined the party. Yay! About freaking time. I mean, she's been with us for a while now, and well, she got a different model than every other lady in the world, so of course there's something special about her. So let's check her out. This is of course Raine Sage, Genis' older sister. As we already know, she is a very, very smart person. Yes, even smarter than Genis. She is the teacher of Azalea, as we've already seen, and she does a pretty good job trying to teach LIoyd things that he's gonna forget in 2 seconds. And apparently she also got a special side, but we haven't really gone over that too much yet. In battle, Raine is incredibly helpful. I can finally say this. Raine is the healer, as you can see with her one tech, which is first aid. Finally I can say Raine and not the healer. About time too. But something that I always wonder a little bit is that, okay, the X-Sphere we already know is supposed to amplify her powers, right? How useless was Raine before? I mean, she gets the X-Sphere and then she gets first aid. What did she do earlier? My guess is pretty much nothing. But also because of that, right now though, I'll be completely honest with you guys, I don't like Raine much in the beginning since she only got first aid. Right now, I will actually say that I think Kratos is a lot more helpful since not only does he got first aid, he also got spells, and he can also he can actually do something, even something else than healing, but he can also heal. So right now Kratos is better in my opinion, but believe me, Raine will be a well, I almost say a permanent party member in your active party later on when she starts getting the awesome healing spells, and she even gets buffing spells like sharpness, and she also gets some attack spells which are all pretty dang good. Well, except for one, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. There's also a pretty fun accessory you can get pretty much close to the end of the game that will make Raine a jack of all trades. But once again, I'm going way ahead of myself here. So, Raine might probably sound like the perfect woman. I mean, does she even have any flaws? Well, let's just say there is one thing she's not really that good at. Hint hint. She also got a very interesting fear of something, but I'm not gonna go over that just yet. But we'll see that soon enough. But of course, just like every other party member, she got her starting title and she got her cameo title, which doesn't give any boosts. She get the Vagabond title. It's like they say, trips are all about beating people, right? Well, equip it on her and she will become Pascal from Tales of Graces. And I will say, I actually really think this costume fits. I mean, it looks very good on Raine. Personality-wise, I think it still kind of fits. I mean, not on normal Raine, but you'll see what I mean when we get to the ruins. Believe me.
ミコはともかく世界救済の旅を行っている一行には見えんな。
まだロイドとジーニアスのこと認めていないのかしら。
世界の運命を担うには心も若すぎる。彼らに救済の旅の責任を負いきれるかな。
私もエルフとはいえ小さな村の教師。あなたはお金で働く傭兵。そういう意味では私たちも世界救済という大業は荷が勝ちすぎているのではなくて。
確かにな。
I will say Raine got a... She got a very good point there, though. I mean, yeah, Genis and LIoyd are probably not the best people that we could have on this journey to save the world, but an elf and a random mercenary, it's kind of shady too, especially the mercenary part. But before we go out to the ruins, remember this guy? Yeah, this is the guy that wanted the beast hide, and since we got one in the base, let's talk to him again. Pops, we brought you a beast hide. Oh, thank you, kid. Okay, I'll give you this. And we get a soft letter. Letter. I'm a customizer. I'll make you new armor out of the soft leather I just gave you and the beast hide you brought. Okay, so now we can finally start customizing, and this is a very, very good system in my opinion. So let's just do what he just told us. We got the soft leather and we got the beast hide, and that will become the hard leather. Yes, I'm sure. Which is a... well, it's an upgrade at least. Oh, crap. I pressed the button a little bit too fast there. Anyway, don't worry about it. I just want to customize. Yeah, he said that LIoyd asked how much he had to pay, but that's the brilliant thing with customizing. It's free. It will always be free, and it's awesome. Oh yes. Well, except for the fact that you need to bring in weapons and armor and materials, but we'll get to that. Even if you get stronger weapons and armor, there are guys all over the world like me who are passionate about customizing. So don't just get rid of your old weapons. Give us customizers something to do. Depending on who does the customizing, the end results will be different. So you should think carefully before customizing. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Pops. Don't mention it. Alrighty. So there are of course different people in the world that will customize different things for you, and as you see, to be a free upgrade, this is not too bad actually. But you also saw that there was you could also make a weapon for Colette. You can either get the flying disc or the duel ring. The problem is though, she got the chakram equipped. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna buy the flying disc just for fun. And I'm gonna equip it on Colette. Since well, you can't unequip weapons, sadly. So I'm gonna equip the flying disc on Colette, and I'm gonna make the duel ring, which, well, it's not a huge upgrade, it's still an upgrade. So there we go. And also before we head out, let's upgrade our armor a little bit. I do have money now, so why not? Let's see, 2 ribbons. No. 2 gloves. And let's see. I'm gonna take 4 capes. I'm not gonna give 2 capes to each party member. So let's do this. Optimal. Nope. And there we go. Very helpful, and people are actually gathering in front of the house. You recognize this, Colette? Can you please? So, Colette, can you explain what the hell happened here? Please? I mean, this is just bizarre. Incredible! I never seen a human-shaped hole this perfect. Okay. Come on, don't just look at the hole, look at me too! She's actually jealous of a hole. Yeah. You know, lady, if you just try hard enough, I bet that guy's gonna look at your holes too. Don't worry. But anyway, so we want to go out to the Triet ruins now. But I'm looking at my timer right now, and when we get to the ruins, there will be a pretty, or not a pretty long scene, but a kind of lengthy scene. So I think I'm gonna end this off here while I go towards the ruins. So next time we are gonna go through the Triet ruins, the first seal dungeon of the game, which makes it special. Yes, it's very, very special. You're special, ruins. You're special. Anyway though, I thank you all for watching, and I see you all later.